Yo, what's up guys? We are back with yet another Forbidden Craft update video. Now, full disclosure, this is going to be one of the smallest updates that I've introduced so far. There's not a whole lot going on with this update as opposed to the previous updates, but I do believe that the things that this update introduces, while small, are still very worthwhile, and I think people are going to get good use out of this. And I am calling this the food update, or the better food update. So let's hop right in, and we'll check this out. So, first and foremost, this update changes two things. I'm going to demonstrate the first thing really quick, and that's that we actually have a new crafting recipe. So if we take 9 cooked chicken, alright, it has to be cooked, 9 cooked chicken, and a crafting table, we can put them across like so, and you will actually get a KFC chicken. Which is finger-licking good, and not sponsored by KFC, but there you go. So now we have the KFC chicken, and what that does is the KFC chicken will refill 60% of your hunger bar, so that's actually really good. And it will give you a regeneration effect for a few seconds after using it. So that is actually really good food item, especially if you have a bunch of chicken, if you have a chicken farm. This is almost like a golden apple, but not quite as good as a golden apple, because golden apple gives you all sorts of effects, whereas this just gives you regeneration. So it's like your poor man's golden apple, you know, but I think people will get use out of that. And then secondly, the thing that this update changes, which I think is really cool, if I just go ahead and grab a couple various pieces of food here. We'll grab some raw food for the demonstration, and we'll grab this. Alright, so we're just going to grab these 4 pieces of food. I'm going to go into survival mode. Here we go. And we're just going to run around a bit. Actually, it looks like we might have... Yeah, okay, so you might notice I'm taking damage here. Let me fix that real quick. We actually have freezing weather going on right now. Which, if you're not wearing armor during freezing weather, then you will take damage. So we're actually going to just put these on real quick, just so that won't distract us during the video. Okay, there we go. We should be good now. Yes, okay, we're no longer taking damage. Alright, so... to demonstrate this new food update, I'm just going to run around with these in my inventory, and we'll see what happens. I'll explain in a minute once we get there. Also, you may notice a little bit of lag here. Again, a lot of that shouldn't be a huge issue once the server relaunches. Actually, let's just go ahead and relog real quick. There is going to be some lag when the server relaunches, because it's going to depend on your ping, you know, how close you are to the server, as well as how many players are currently on the server. So I can't guarantee that it'll be lag-free, but it shouldn't be as bad as I'm showing right now with only 1 player on the server. That is all just temporary. But you may notice... one of my food items is now gone, and my hunger bar is full. That is because this new food update will automatically consume food that is in your inventory so that you don't have to stop what you're doing to eat food. Now, you still can eat food manually if you prefer, but it'll automatically do it. And the reason why I got this selection of food here was to show that if I run down my hunger bar a bit more here, the way that this update is configured is that it will not automatically eat raw materials, and it will not automatically eat anything that gives a status effect. So golden apples, KFC chicken, enchanted golden apples, stuff like that will not be automatically eaten by this update. That is left up to the player to decide when they want to eat those. And then things that are raw, like raw pork chops, will also not be automatically eaten, because then you wouldn't have an opportunity to cook them. But everything else will be automatically taken from your inventory at its most optimal time. You can see there that chicken was just taken from my inventory, and now my hunger bar went back up. We're going back down now, though, but I don't have any more food in my inventory that is cooked. But that's just to demonstrate the new update there. And that's pretty much all we got for this update. So this was a relatively small update, I know, compared to everything else I have shown off so far. But I feel like this is a very useful update. So we're just going to go ahead and grab these real quick. Just to, let's see. Just to kind of demonstrate the regeneration effect in a survival scenario. So let's go ahead and eat this. Alright, let's go ahead and make that. We're not going to eat it yet. Again, I don't have anything else in my inventory right now that can be automatically eaten, because nothing is cooked. This doesn't count because this gives a status effect, so it will not automatically eat this. Anything that gives status effect or anything that is raw, it will not automatically eat. So we're just going to run down our hunger bar as much as we can, just so I can give you guys an idea of how good this item is, because it is a really good item, especially if you have a chicken farm. So we're just going to go ahead and run down our hunger bar as much as I can here. And then we'll show you guys how good this is. So we are almost half on our hunger bar as it is now. We're going to go down a little bit further before we use this. Let's see. Alright, we're about half on the hunger bar. And you can see I took some damage there. I'm going to eat this. That'll bring us back up to full. And we get the regeneration effect there for about 4 seconds. And you can see not only has that filled our hunger, but it also pretty much filled our entire health bar in a matter of seconds, even though we already had like 4 hearts worth of damage. So this is going to be a very useful item. And as you can see, these are not being eaten, nor are these, because those are not cooked. So yeah, a very small update. Not a whole lot going on here, but the things that we do have going on here are very useful. I feel like people are going to enjoy this. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. Alright. So that's going to wrap up this update. We have 2 more updates after this. This food update is going to be the smallest update out of all of the updates that I am introducing. So do keep that in mind. But we have 2 more updates. after this one that I have planned. But for now, we're going to wrap up here. Thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Become a crybabies. I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.